Well, welcome back, Beth. It's good to have you back
Thank you.
in this beautiful sunshiny weather we have, even though we're all wishing for some rain. We're doing some sort of rain dance over here.
Yeah, appreciate that. I was down at the National Weather Association annual meeting, getting my geek on with my colleagues. And believe it or not, my favorite talk of the whole week is some people are like, what do you talk about there? We talk about weather and all kinds of different things. We talked about the way that AI will be influencing weather and meteorology. But my favorite talk was about snow squalls. They're coming, so that's one of the ways that we get prepared. We stay up to date with the latest on the education there. For tonight though, no snow squalls, it's all good, don't worry about it. Temperatures fading back into the 60s past the midnight hour, and we do have the clear skies that continue for us. I'm gonna start like everybody else has been starting today because the brand new drought monitor update came out, and you can see the expanse of dry conditions across the entire United States. You get into the oranges and then the reds, and that's where the worst of the drought conditions are located. And you can't help but see that Ohio and West Virginia are among the worst and the greatest area with these severe, extreme, and exceptional drought conditions. Now, if we look back to last week and we do a side-by-side comparison here, you can see that the dark red, which is that exceptional drought, that area is expanding, as is the red, which is the area of extreme drought. But the biggest expanse has been in this darker orange color, which is now kind of coming up farther to the north. And these are the severe drought conditions. And anytime you go on the 3, 4, or 5 on the drought monitor scale, that means we are definitely having impacts. Drought now encompasses about 98% of the state of Ohio, and 17% more area is now in severe or worse categories. So that 3, 4, or 5. So 17% more of the state in those categories. We have widespread reports of low harvest yields, reports of dry creeks, dead plants already, and of course trees starting to turn early. And the biggest impact of this is that we have nearly 8.3 million people that live within this drought category. And that is of course going to be a problem now as we head through the rest of the week, because we really don't have significant rain chances still to come here in Northeast Ohio. At least we have some slim chances tomorrow night, and then we have better chances by Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. We are starting to finally see some signs that we're going to have a pattern change taking place. Severe weather in the northern part of the country, that is a harbinger of change, and that is some good news for us, because we ultimately tomorrow night may get the leftovers of this bout of rain into Northeast Ohio. So we'll kind of track this for you here in the overnight hours. You can see how those thunderstorms move east. We are expecting more storms to fire west of us tomorrow afternoon and evening, and the leftovers of all of that will eventually move in here tomorrow evening. Now, it does look like that will be after football, which is good, but then all the way through Saturday, just a few little shower chances around. Look at the rain though that starts to develop across the Midwest Sunday. That is phenomenal news for the forecast for next week, because that's where the rain's going to come in. If we start with better rain chances, we're going to have better rain chances. I think that's really saying something and not anything at the same time. Anywho, National Design Monitor on the hour forecast, we're dry all the way through tomorrow afternoon, and then in the evening you can start to see some of the green popping up in the western area about 6 p.m. We may have an isolated shower threat for Friday night football, but I think most of us will stay dry. It's tomorrow night that we'll have passing rain, and that will linger into the start of the day on Saturday, but the end of Saturday is supposed to be great. Union Home Mortgage forecast shows us holding on to the low 80s for Saturday. We'll pop back into the mid 80s Sunday ahead of those good rain chances that are coming our way for the early part of next week.